You are listening to Lessons Learned number 6. This is not designed to be an inspirational message. This is as much for me as it is for you. If you find it helpful, feel free to share it. If you'd rather not receive these, just let me know. Lessons Learned is exactly that. Lessons that I've learned throughout the week. I hope it's twofold. One, that it could help you not make the same mistakes that I have made. And two, you would also begin a practice of pausing, reflecting, and moving forward. All right, this one. When it rains, it freaking pours. Goodness, doesn't it feel like that? Like when you're in a hurry, you don't catch one green light. You are sitting at the stoplight. When you are frustrated and you're walking away from the frustrating situation, you stub your toe. Man, when it rains, it pours. Our mind just has this tendency to start to spiral. You leaders, when you are in a situation where you feel like to-do lists and problems are just starting to stack up, how do you calm yourself back down and start attacking? How do you slow your heart, slow your mind, and get back into the game? How do you not allow one mistake lead to the next mistake? I think about the worst game that Hokie fans might remember, and I remember because I also did not play well at all. We played at Wake Forest. It's the classic game where you see Coach Beamer with his arms up in the air, and it's like 0-0 as the scoreboard, and his arms are up in the air like he's cheering because Wake Forest just missed a field goal to send it into overtime. I think we went to 3 overtimes that game, or 2. I don't know. We lost 6-3. I've tried to erase it from my memory. But I do remember this. There was a play where I was playing running back, and I missed the protection, almost got our quarterback sacked. Maybe I did. I'm telling you, it's foggy because I played awful. Well, the next play, I was pissed at that. The next play, I was like, man, I just got to go down and I just got to go make a play. I've got to get down on this punt team, and I've got to run down, and I've got to go make a tackle. I've got to make up for that. And I was allowing the previous play to determine my attitude during that play. And I didn't play with great technique. I left early. I released early on that punt team. And what happened was the guy that I was supposed to be blocking, he snuck through, and he almost blocked the punt. Thank goodness, thank you, Lord, that he did not block the punt. That would have been the worst. But I allowed one mistake to lead to the next mistake, and it was a direct correlation. It's a direct correlation. We cannot do that. We have got to be emotionally still. We've got to be emotionally calm. We've got to be emotionally level. Things that I do to help me when things feel like they're piling up, a lot of the times is because it's not organized. It's not organized. You got to create your own system in the way that it works. But for me, in the different categories that I have, right, whether it be Build, whether it be Train Up Academy, Train Up Fitness, Hanover, I have these different places that I can log my to-do list for them, and I plug them in, then I plug them into my calendar. And once I organize it, I can breathe. And it's like, all right, I'm going to be able to get to this. And you start ranking things in order of their importance, and you start making a solid plan to go attack those things. Because a lot of the times when things feel like they're piling up, it's because we are not organized. It's a simple tool. Another thing you can do, if you can learn to slow yourself down, you will slow your mind down. Here's the truth. It's going to be okay. You're going to figure it out. How many times before this have you had things pile up and you were just fine? The world didn't end. The world didn't end for me. I slow myself down. I walk out of my office, or I take a slow walk. I just pray for a second, and I recollect my thoughts. Then I go back in. It's going to be all right. I know it feels like when it rains, it pours, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. Organize yourself. Make sure you have the ability to capture to-do lists as they come up. Put them in the right category. Get them on your schedule. Slow your mind. Slow yourself. Then go back and attack. It doesn't have to pour every time it rains. Breathe. You got this.